Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin', and today we're going to be talking about a new exclusive bundle or kit or stamp sets that are coming to Stampin' Up, available for customer purchase starting on November 1st. It is an awesome set. There's two different stamp sets. It's got Snow is Glistening and Happiness Surrounds. And I don't know if you guys can see the little snowflakes on that. I mean, I love this stamp set. So I've come up with a card using these stamp sets, but there's also these wonderful dies that actually go with these. And I first opened it up and I was like, oh, those are gorgeous. Oh, those are gorgeous. So you get, these are all the dies that you will receive in this, it's called Snowfall Thinlits Dies. And so I wanted to create a card real quick to kind of show you my take on this exclusive set. Now there's a couple other things that will come with this. You'll be able to purchase, and it's this what is it, like a fuzzy kind of paper. It's kind of like the Santa's Workshop paper, how it's got that fuzzy kind of feel to it, and it's really nice. It's just on the one side, and I have it trimmed down because I've already played with it a little bit, but really nice. And then also you'll be able to purchase these snowflake trinkets. Look at those. Look how big those are. I just love, let me get this one, how big these are. And so we're going to be playing with these today. Now this one here, some of them, oh, here, it's got like a little rhinestone in the middle. Isn't that cool? So we're going to create a card today. Okay, so let's get started. To begin my card, I'm going to take some watercolor paper. It is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'm going to use some of our Brusho in the Prussian blue, and I'm also going to use our watercolor brush. So first thing I'm going to do is get some water on my paper. I'm going to saturate it pretty good, and I want it over the whole thing. Okay, and I do have some painter's tape on here to hold my paper down. So now I'm just going to sprinkle this on here. And I've got some good waters on there. So here. I really want this to be like a color wash. And it's okay that it's dark in some areas. Okay, I'm just going to get a towel. Let me put some more on here. No more water, but definitely some more color. Okay. All right, I'm going to get a towel and I'm going to dry this off. And then kind of soak up my paper a little bit because I want it to be dry. Okay. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more. I probably had a little bit too much water. There we go. Because I want it to be a little bit darker. Something like that. Okay? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm going to go ahead and dry this, and I'll be right back. I have dried the watercolor paper so it's nice and dry, and I think I forgot to explain this before, but what I did is I took the watercolor paper and I used some of the blue painter's tape, and I used the one that most painters use. I think it's the 3M. It's just great quality and it doesn't tear your paper, I think. So now I'm going to untape these. It shouldn't tear my paper. Watch it do it after I said it wouldn't do it. Okay, just a little bit. Just take it off really easy. There we go. You can take this one down here at the bottom and just kind of roll it with your finger. So after you've taken the painter's tape off, it gives you a nice crisp border around it, white border, which is going to be perfect for what I'm going to do next. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this fuzzy paper, flocked. It's flocked. That's what it's called, flocked. And I'm going to take some of these die cuts. I'm going to take the big snowflake, and I'm going to take this all on this first page right here. And then I'm going to take these 3 small ones. I'm going to lay all these out. And sorry, guys, I had an interruption on my phone. So that's why it cut out. I'm going to take these and I'm going to run these through the Big Shot. And I'll be right back. So now I have all of my snowflakes. I've used our die brush to take the little pieces out. Look at how beautiful the snowflakes are. I just love these snowflakes. And I wanted a medium one and a couple small ones. And I love how it feels. And we're going to be using this as our main point, and then adding these. We're going to take a piece of Whisper White that's cut at 5.5 by 8.5. You can score it at 4.25, or you can just fold it in half. And then we're going to use our bone folder to burnish our crease. Whoops. Okay. And then I'm just going to take and show you how to set this on top. Okay, I was going to set that on top. And then I'm going to take my snowflakes and I'm going to lay them out first to see where I want them. I feel like I want a small one over here, kind of like that. Okay, that looks good. Now, another thing you can do is you can attach this to our adhesive sheets, then run it through, and it will be easier to glue this down. But for right now, I'm just going to take some glue. Actually, I meant to pop this one up, so we're going to leave that one alone. So I'm just going to put little dabs of glue on this one snowflake. It's perfect. It's got some like little points. It's perfect for glue. On this one, I'm going to use these dimensionals, and I'm just going to put one here, one there. I am going to put 3 on there. That way it'll give it some stability. All right, then I'm going to take the dimensionals off, and then we're just going to place it right here on top of the card. Okay. And then we're going to take our last snowflake, and we're just going to put it right here. I'm going to use the sentiment. Each snowflake is beautiful, sparkling, and special, just like you, for our sentiment. And I am going to stamp on Whisper White cardstock in Pacific Point. Now my cardstock is cut at 2.25 by 1.25 inches. Okay, and there's our sentiment. And also I'm going to take a sponge and just edge it a little bit, just to give it a little depth. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it. Now I've only got one dimensional on this, and it's just right here. And we'll just take it like that. Okay, that's because this snowflake is on dimensionals, and if I put one, it'll kind of go on top. So I'm just going to use a little bit of adhesive right here to kind of attach to the snowflake. Okay, I'm going to take some snail. Now I'm going to take some snail and just adhere our card base, our card to front to the card base. Okay, and I thought we would use one of these little snowflake trinkets because I just think they're so cute. I'm going to attach a glue dot to the back of this trinket. And thankfully it's clear, so you won't really be able to see it. Okay. And I thought we'd just kind of put it right, whoops, right here on the corner. Like that. Okay, there we go. Just a quick card using some Brusho and the flocked paper, or the flocked snowflakes on some watercolor paper that's been done with Brusho. Kind of gives you like I don't know if it'd be an evening sky or maybe a morning sky. Those snowflakes are just falling down. So there you go. Thank you guys for stopping by today. And don't forget that the measurement and all the products that I listed or used will be listed down below in a link to my blog post. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, guys. Toodles.